temperature scale conversion is the easiest thing in physics, but most of them don't know it. Let me teach you. Now, when we talk about temperature scale, right? Now we can convert from Celsius to Kelvin or from Kelvin to Fahrenheit. These are the major temperature units, but there are other ones, like Raymond, like Rankine, but that's not for your level. JAMB will not most likely ask you. It's where you want to come for post-CTME, UI post-CTME, that they might ask you that one. So let's go into this. Now look at it. See, please take note of something. That means there is something we call upper point and lower point. Upper point and lower point. Upper point and lower point. So JAMB can ask you, what is the upper point of a Celsius scale? This is a Celsius scale. It's 100 degrees Celsius. The lower point is what? 0 degrees Celsius. What is the upper point of a Kelvin scale? Is what? 373. Now, this is not actually the value. It is 373.15, but that is still advanced. Just know this. So then the lower is 273. Then the upper for Fahrenheit is what? 212. Then the lower is 32 degree Fahrenheit. Don't forget, this one does not have degree. It's Kelvin. This is degree. So let's go. So I can ask you, let's find a Celsius value. Maybe there's another one that is here, or like let's call this one Y, and let's call this one what? Z. Now the point is, it's called interpolation. I can convert from Celsius to Kelvin, from Kelvin to Fahrenheit, or Fahrenheit to Kelvin. Like it can interpolate everything. You can convert anything from anything. So that's just the idea. So I will just, the one that is very, very important is this one, because this one to this is simple. I will choose this one and this. So that means I want to find the equivalent of X degrees Celsius to what? Z degree Fahrenheit. That's what I want to do. It's easy like anything. Let's go into it. What you do is you compare. Look at, I'm picking this 100 minus 0 all over X minus 0. That's the same thing I will do here. What will I, you know what I did? 100 minus 0. So I'll just do the same thing. 212 minus 32 all over Z Fahrenheit minus what? Minus 32. That's the same thing. 100 minus this equals to 212 minus this. That is upper point minus lower point. Upper point minus lower point. Then what I'm looking for minus lower point. What I'm looking for minus lower point. That's just it. It's very easy. So let me just do the math. So this is 100 over X. Don't forget, this is Celsius. Equals to, when you do this one, is 180 over what? Fahrenheit minus what? 32. Okay, so I can, don't forget, it's Z, but I just want to be using the value as degrees Celsius. You get, so that degree Fahrenheit. Now, don't forget, they can ask you, what is the interval? Please, it's a common JAMB question too. What is the interval? You can see that this is 100 minus 0. That is the interval for Celsius scale is 100. 373 minus 273 is still 100. That means the interval of these guys, they are 100, 100. Like when you do this, is 100. When you do this, is also what? 100. But the interval of this one is 180. Is 180. Like 212 minus 32 is 180. Please take note of that. Now from here, you can see that if I cross multiply, I will have, this will just come here, 100 into F minus 32 equals to degrees Celsius times 180. Abi? So if I want to let degrees Celsius to be the solvent of the formula, I will just divide by this. So what will I do? I will say degrees Celsius equals to 100 into F minus 32 all over what? 180, right? So from here, what do you observe? I can say, let me clean this. I can say this can go here and become what? Degrees Celsius equals to what? Now, if I do 5 here, right? Or, yes, 5 here will give me what? Or should I do 5? Okay. Or this is 0, we cancel 0. 5 here will give me 2. Sorry, yeah. 2 here will give me 5, not 5 there. 2 here will give me 5, then 2 here will give me 9. So that means degrees Celsius is what? 5 over 9 into what? Fahrenheit minus 32. Okay. Can you see now? That means I can always manipulate this guy. This is where we are still going. I can always manipulate this guy. Now, let's say I want to find the relationship of this guy and I want to make Fahrenheit the subject of the formula. Look at what I will do. I can cross multiply. It will be 9 times degrees Celsius equals to 5 into what? F minus 32. Abi now? Now, because I want to make, I've already made Celsius the subject of the formula. So if I'm looking for Fahrenheit, if they have to convert 20 Fahrenheit now to Celsius, I'll just put the 20 here. then I'll convert. Easy pussy, there's no problem. But I just want to teach you all of these things. Now, look at it. That means I can say divide both sides by 5. So that means 9 times degree Celsius divided by 5 equals to what? F minus 32. Abi? Now I need F. So F equals to what? 9 over 5 degrees Celsius. Now, I need F to stand alone. So this one will come here. Plus 32. That is it. Now, there's one thing in your textbook that most of you have seen is that they will not say F equals to 1.8 degrees Celsius plus 32. Have you guys seen this thing in your textbook? So if you have seen it, you can just drop that I've seen it, like yes. So this is inside your calculation in physics. Because 9 over 5 is 1.8. So degrees Celsius plus 32. Okay, that is the conversion. Very easy. No problem, no pressure. Just by 9 over 5. But if you don't have strength, just know your 9 over 5 and put. So now there's one question in JAMB that at what temperature will Celsius be equal to Fahrenheit? That question I knew from secondary school. Until today, I've not forgotten it. At what temperature? Anyways, if you have not read anything at all for this JAMB exam that is coming up in the next 14 or 13 days, I've prepared a particular guide where we'll be explaining all the JAMB syllabus for all the subjects we are offering. Either you're offering math, physics, chemistry, biology. We've prepared these things into 7 days, right? Where we'll be teaching you with other 15 medical colleagues of mine. So if you want to join, you can send me a DM. You can see this is the link. This is the prepared document where we'll be teaching all the topics by topics, all your physics, chemistry, biology in 7 days. We've done it before. This is not the first time that we've done this. You can just send me a DM to join us. Okay. So let's get into it. Now, that question is, at what temperature or at what value will Celsius be equal to Fahrenheit? I can never forget that thing because when I was going for competition, that was the same question like they asked. So I remember that value. The value is what? Minus 40. So either Fahrenheit or Celsius, it is the same value at this minus 40. Now, let's try it. So I can clean this because I'm done. I'm just going to check. So let me just clean this because I have to explain this part very well. It's minus 40. You will see now. So let's say, just like I said here, so this is Celsius equals to what? 5 over 9, right? Into F minus what? 32. So now I told you at minus 40, this will be equal to this. Let's try it. So let's say the Fahrenheit value is minus 40. Let's test if it's going to degree Fahrenheit. Let's say if it's going to be equal to this. So degree Celsius is what I'm looking for. 5 into 9. Fahrenheit is what? Minus 40 minus what? 32. Okay. So minus 40 minus 32. So from here, you will see that degree Celsius equals to 5 into 9. This is what? Minus what? Minus 72. Right? Now, if you do this times this and divide by 9, you get that degree Celsius is minus 40. So you can see that at minus 40 degrees Celsius is also the same value as minus 40 degree Fahrenheit. Don't forget this thing. They can ask you either in competition or anything. You should know this. So 5 times this divided by 9 will give you minus 40. So that is that for that. So what do you need to know? Just know that scale that I said. Or if you don't want to stress yourself, just know that. Just note this. If you don't want to stress yourself, I just taught you all of these things for understanding sake. Just say, oh, F equals to 1.8, any value in degrees Celsius plus 32. So from here, you can always convert. If they give you Fahrenheit, Celsius, you can take it to Fahrenheit. If they give you Fahrenheit, you can take it to this. Okay. Now, another thing that people don't know is this. Is that when they say change, that's what people don't know. Another people don't know is when they say change. Okay. Change. So what is the value? So you must know that change in degree Fahrenheit is equals to 1.8 change in Celsius, degree Celsius. So you must take note of this. This 32 will leave. So when they say change, it will be this. This will be the relationship of a change. What do I mean? Let's say I give you that 80 degree Fahrenheit, right, to 120 degree Fahrenheit. I will now say find the corresponding degree Celsius. Now from here, what do? That means like this is 120 minus 80, because it's coming from year to year. Like this is the F2, this is the F1. So instead of you solving Fahrenheit separately, solving 80 to Celsius, solving 120 to Celsius, what you just do is that 120 minus 80 is what? Change of 40 degree Fahrenheit. So what you just do is you just come here, you put it here, then divide by 1.8 will give you the equivalent. So what I'm trying to say is this. Please take note of this formula. Take note. So I've already gotten it. 120 minus 80, that's 40. So what you just come here, you just substitute it and say, oh, change in 40 degree Fahrenheit is equals to 1.8 times change in degree Celsius. So just divide both sides by 1.8. Divide both sides by 1.8. Divide both sides by 1.8. You just get that, oh, change in degree Celsius equals to change of 40 over 1.8. So from here, whatever you get is the answer in degree Celsius. Do you get that? So that's just it. So I hope you understand this. Okay. Now, let me now talk about the second one that is common. Don't worry, that one you don't need to do all of this thing I'm doing because it's common. You should know it. When you want to convert from Celsius to Kelvin, in fact, you need it in your general gas equation. You should know that T Kelvin is equals to the degree Celsius plus 273. So that's it. So if I give you convert 40 degrees Celsius to Kelvin, it's very easy. Just put it here. 40 degrees Celsius, okay, plus 273. Okay? So that's it. That will be 313, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 313 Kelvin. So your question is this: convert 60 degrees Celsius to Kelvin. So drop in the comment section. What is 60 degrees Celsius to Kelvin? So you should know all this formula I've taught you now. You should know this. This is for change. Then if it's not change, it will be this. Degree Fahrenheit equals to 1.8 degrees Celsius plus 32. So these are the three formulas that are important. So 1, 2, 3. So if it is Kelvin to Fahrenheit, you can also do it. So just use that formula that I started from. So I hope you get to understand this. So if you want to join our marathon class, just send me a DM and type marathon to join. Okay, it's going to be powerful. It's 8 hours per day. We teach all the subjects, all the syllabus for physics, chemistry, biology. It's not easy. This is something we've done over time. So, and I'm going to see you in class. So you can see somewhere around here, that's the breakdown of all the syllabus topics. Okay, so send me a DM. See you in class.